Hello everyone, my name is Ed Engel and here's the latest progress with the rebranding of that fantastic museum, the City Museum, now named Urban Adventure Museum. Urban Adventure Museum has struggled during these harsh economic times, and being called a museum creates a hesitation amongst the younger demographic. What I will show you will not only promise to change the way you think about museums, but it will also increase attendance. There are three main areas I will review about the museum: the research, the prototype assets, and finally you will get a glimpse of the Urban Adventure Museum experience. The experience in part makes use of the 20 plus artisans on staff to build part of the assets. Combined with the events, it will literally reach out to the demographic hidden in the suburbs and challenge them to explore a new world, showing them and everyone else that Urban Adventure Museum is the premier museum not only in St. Louis, Missouri area, but all across our country. The research. Urban Adventure Museum was created by the recently deceased Bob Cassidy, a man whose vision literally spills out over the rooftop, down through the 10-story building, and out onto the parking lot below. A world built using history's relics and creating a place that fans can touch, climb, crawl, jump, swing, slide, ride, and hide on and in the exhibits. With the primary demographic being between the ages of 7 to 15 years, it was essential that the museum be presented in a way that attracted them. Creating the Urban Adventure Museum experience and having a mobile experience as the highlight gives the youthful fans just a small taste of the museum and excited for more. Prototype assets. From the beginning, it seems obvious that the look and feel of the assets needed to be coarse and imperfect as the museum itself. The primary and secondary images are industrial with supporting elements that help tell the story. The mascots are wonderful creatures that are just as exciting, with primary and secondary colors being the palette. The font choices enhance the feeling established by using metal letters or simple headlines and Funk Kid as the subhead font, while using a more legible font called Impact as the body copy. In combination, they create eccentric visuals that entice all viewers. The Urban Adventure Museum experience is a combination of old school mediums, guerrilla tactics, with elements that have never been done or even seen before. The experience is in 3 phases. Phase 1. With local billboards in place, we make contact with students prior to the main event. A personal invitation with a name tag will begin the communication with the demographic. Later during lunch, a siren will go off, beginning an explosion of fun and a haka war dance by the cast members. Massive posters with hidden QR codes on will be installed throughout the school. The QR codes, when scanned, will allow access to a kids-only website, continuing that essential two-way interaction. Phase 2 is a week later and begins while the students are daydreaming on a Friday afternoon. They will hear the familiar siren telling them that their day is about to get better. The experience main event is a massive couple of creatures that hovers over the students. They can even crawl up inside and fire lasers at the opposition. Numerous haka war dances, interactive kiosks, multiple t-shirt giveaways will keep the attention of the demographic who easily gets bored. Cameras, video, GoPro video technology will digitally document the events. Video highlights will be edited by the cast members and posted to social networks that evening. Phase 3. The teachers will post the day's events in their newsletters and on the school website. The students will share the videos that have been posted with their friends. The parents will share their videos with their friends on their social networks and via email, not only promoting the fun but the museum itself to the next town. The local newspaper will have covered the event and will write a great story filled with great photos. Finally, parents will be able to purchase a book compiled by the cast members themselves that highlights the day's events, which includes copies of the videos. I am confident that these assets in combination with these events will create a brand that Urban Adventure Museum needs for success, changing the way that people view museums forever. Urban Adventure Museum, explore the remains.